Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW. Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme. A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk. From
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
smart money's on a whole lot of all 3 of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it.
Punk is pulled in.
DDT planted him. Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Uh-oh. Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. Serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Jack already inflicting offense on Punk. We know Cactus is only getting started.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
Oh my God, a steel chair!
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Nothing safe about that. Just chucking that fluorescent cone.
He's realizing there's an opportunity here.
Ooh, with the traffic cone.
He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Oh!
Taking his time to perfectly measure. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Huge kick connects.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Punk never saw that coming.
Now a quick takedown, double leg and a high stacked pin here.
He got the shoulder up in time. Man, what timing on that counter.
Lights out, DDT connects.
Counter by CM Punk.
On a well-placed calf kick there. Whoa! Piling on with the pylon. Quick escape from danger there. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
Jack just got out of there.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
He's able to reverse it. Calf kick. Finds the mark. Oh, come on. Fighting on the loading dock now?
Well, I don't care where they do it at this point.
And Punk gets countered there.
Oh, and a bionic elbow.
Turns it around.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep.
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of time.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? And as off limits as this area may be, they are clearly making themselves at home here.
I don't know what it's like at your home, Cole, but they're definitely acting like they own the place.
Cactus Jack's never backed down from a fight in his life, and looks like tonight will be no exception.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Boom.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Precarious place to have a brawl. The entrance stage is not a forgiving surface to land on.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
What a hit from Jack.
Neater on the rocks.
Taking this fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn. And an elbow. Get this back into the ring now.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
He's headed up high.
Stalking from above.
From way up high, big double axe handle.
Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute taking flight.
Oh, the splash connecting.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Turning the tables.
Oh, fires back with a kick to the gut.
Cactus Jack is having problems here.
Oh, yeah. Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it. Hoisted up. Big power slam.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
We are all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Ooh, spinning kick to the...
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Cactus on the receiving end. Both of these men known for their expertise in match types like this. But CM Punk and Cactus Jack approach a Falls Count Anywhere situation with differing skill sets. Wouldn't you say, Corey?
Absolutely, Cole. Punk's an amazing striker with great submission skills. With fewer rules to restrain him, I expect Punk to be even more brutal with his strikes and grappling. But Cactus Jack can take a beating and will never quit, especially in a match like this. So it all comes down to whether Jack can absorb all this damage and fight back, or if CM Punk will find the rarely seen breaking point for the Extreme Icon.
What a top-notch performance from these competitors tonight.
I still can't believe we're getting to see this live, Wade. Boom, a forearm smack. These two men have held the biggest prize in WWE and a late pin attempt by Cactus Jack. Kick out just before two.
This match has been incredible, and lucky for us, it still continues.
Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope.
Powered up, but dropping behind, cranking the neck, reversed into an inverted DDT. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
He connects with a counter.
Both CM Punk and Cactus Jack are well known for their WWE careers, but they have interacted outside of this company.
Indeed, shortly before Punk joined WWE, the same side of Cactus Jack, known to the world as Mick Foley, approached Punk and tried to act as a voice of reason when Punk acted without him.
And did Punk heed Foley's word? Absolutely not. Which just goes to prove, even if Punk respects the legacy of Cactus Jack, he will never be a follower to anyone. And just gouging the eyes to get some space here.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
And his leg is really getting battered.
Answers with an inverted DDT. That could turn this around.
Has him in the corner.
CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk, the plunge! Will that sum this up for Punk?
Wasting no time. Into the cover. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this, and most importantly,
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends and matches you never thought possible.
the best in the world, CM Punk.
The Texas Rattlesnake is...
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold.
Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Kicks out.
No. Surprise there, he's still pretty fresh.
Uh-oh, turns it around. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Rebellious, hard-headed, venomous. Just a few of the words you could use to describe both CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin. But which of them is the biggest, the baddest, the best? Tonight, Austin and Punk aim to find out in a no-holds-barred match. Big body drop.
What elevation. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in...
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends and...
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk will be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
Sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
Look at this.
And completely missed the mark.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team. Set high, suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Now trampling the opposition. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't, but what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible, given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Mongolian chop.
Turns that back on CM Punk. CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to be...
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Is there any air left in Austin?
A strong head scissors application, and now the elbows. Oof.
Caught flat with the roundhouse.
My God, guys, Punk's got Austin at his limit. The Rattlesnake is in deep trouble.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
What a counter! Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that
They might be able to put this one away right here. Kicks out.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go to work. Calf kick on the money. That looked just as devastating as when his opponent does it.
Cover! Oh, he kicked out.
Kicking out, saving himself from the embarrassment of losing to his own move.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn.
Oh, we know what's coming.
Uh-oh. Counters to gain the advantage.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Here's the cover. Does he have it? No! 2 count. How? How? Uh-oh. From the apron, this isn't gonna be good.
Splat! These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up. This is a moment you don't often see from CM Punk. The fight is leaving his body as Austin. CM Punk hoists his opponent down with a GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
That might have done it. This could be it. What a kick out at 2.
Just look at the Texas-sized amount of fight from Stone Cold here.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Going for a power slam, slips down.
Inverted DDT.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he'd capture European
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
Perched up top. Knee drop. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Off the mark with that one. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook.
Look out!
Suicide dive!
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air.
Stalking from above.
Lift off! Good Lord! Taking flight! Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
And enters back into the ring.
What's
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me!
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, from way up, diving double axe handle, just putting their body in danger time and time again.
Russian leg sweep.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut. Only from the top.
Oh, he lands hard.
This is making me nervous. Oh, on the apron. Counter by CM Punk. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in... Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special, yes.
Oh, the gory special submission locked in. This might...
Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape.
Oh, strong impact.
Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to regroup and recover.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And he re-enters into the ring.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to...
CM Punk looking to end things here. Going to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Tope Atomico. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Senton! That gets reversed on CM Punk. favor. Manages to reverse it. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Kick from behind. Ouch.
From above.
From the middle rope. Breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Big time height on that kick.
Punk looking to impose his will. Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out. But counted now into a clothesline.
And Punk gets countered there.
Drop kick connects.
Stops the kick. Got him caught. Uh-oh. Dragon screw. And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now.
Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now.
Whoa! Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark. Russian leg sweep.
Tossed back into the ring.
Brutal knee strike. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade. But don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
From the top.
Oh, the high risk does not pay off.
As we've seen so often, it's hard to find answers against Eddie. And Punk now knows that too.
Cut off with a chop block.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that...
Crucifix! Pinning combination!
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Sent right into the corner. Scoop slam! Headed to the top rope.
From the top!
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Ooh! Boom! Impact! Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Going counter for counter now. Can it be capitalized on?
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. He's headed to the top now. Look at the height. Frog splash. Here we go. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind. Counter. Saw it coming.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Opponent lifted.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
And he was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of his own in.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and...
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. You can tell that's locked in. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
A knee right to the gut to gain some distance.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Eddie with a reversal. And Guerrero was finally able to mount some resistance with that.
But Eddie has to push now while the window's open. On the top! Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Oh, GTS. That's going to keep Guerrero down.
2 count and a kick out.
You have to be impressed with how much Eddie can endure, how much he's able to still fight on.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Never saw that coming. Good officiating. The referee saw the feet on the ropes.
Struck with a calf kick.
The cover for the win.